Hi there, I'm Reno and I'm the owner of this little camper. We're here by the Waikato River in Hamilton and this is my little camper. Sorry for the not professional video. I'm not a big company. We're just doing this for the love of it, you know, to make a little bit of money for our retirement. So as you can see, it's done in nice hardwood, which is New Zealand matai. We've got a cutting board, we've got drawers with all the goodies, we've got secondary drawers with more goodies. Underneath here we've got all the bits and pieces you need. We've got electricity on board. Let's close this down. Here's a plug and that gets turned on with this, which is the remote control for the inverter. You have dimmable LED lights. There's a light over the kitchen bench. The tap has got two nozzles. One is the actual normal tap and the second one is actually a water filter, which, as you can see, there's two different jets coming out of there for nice fresh water. So this is the bed layout. As you can see, it's cozy. You've got little reading lights up there on both sides. There's a table here. We've got a Bluetooth speaker. In the roof there's a fan. Here we've got a smoke detector. There's a gas detector in the front. Over here we've got big drawers, and for sitting at the back you can just pull this out and sit at the back, and I'll show you that in a minute. But for now I'll show you the storage space that is in here. Really considerable space. Just for reference, I put my foot in it. Put my foot in it. Some people say I'm good at putting my foot in things. And then of course you can store more things under the bed itself. So of course the bed, it comes with all the bedding. I didn't put the sheets on this time, but it does come with that. Here is a Bluetooth charging point and the light switches, which work from here as well as from the front there by the door. So it's a two-way switch setup. On this side here we have the gas container that holds the hoses for the drain and the fill. This is the freshwater fill. This is the diesel fill for the heater, because we actually have a diesel heater on board. The van is 2005, so it's not new, but it's nicely contained. It goes really well. It's easy to drive, automatic, and it gets you from A to B very comfortably. Now, just to very quickly show you, I'm just going to rip this off and chuck it on the front for now. You would put this in here and the space that is up here for storage. Now, as you see, we've now got a flat bed, and to make this into a seat is really complex. You lift this lug, you put your knee against the base of it, and now we have a double seat. We have a footrest, which you can push in if you don't want it, and you can sit on both sides of it. So if we'd first swung that little table out, so again, just to show you how easy it is, boom, now we're back to bed. We unlatch the table because it has to be latched for travelling. Now we just swing this out. So now if we put the seat up again, which is as simple as this, now we have a table for one person. Fling it round. Now we have a table for two people. As easy as that. And if you want to sit outside and have a bit of a barbecue, some drinks outside, you just point it out the door. So pretty easy. Again, pull it down. Gee, that was hard, wasn't it? And so you can see the rubber stops at the end. There's a slot underneath here that is designed to latch onto this spring-loaded grip. So it just goes like this. Click in place and it won't smash the window. So again, just for tedium's sake, lift the strap, push with your knees, and there's the seat. And if you look at the side of the seat, this has actually got an inclination, which makes it more comfortable to sit on. Whereas when you put it as a bed, obviously it sits flat. So again, we have the same storage down here. A nice big storage. We have a drawer down here. All the linen, by the way, is supplied. You got big towels, tea towels, face cloths, 2 sets of sheet, duvet, etc., etc. And more space underneath here. So lots of space to stick things. In here we have a little broom and shovel, very high-tech rubbish bin, because that's one of the requirements for being self-sufficient. And in the back there you can see a quite extensive first aid kit. Right, on the outside we have a 300 watt solar panel up here, and that, by the way, is the little fan which goes in here so you can extract the fumes when you're cooking. The electronics are hiding in here, and from here you can turn the heater off and on, because it doesn't have to be on all the time. So now it's on, and I'll show you that in 2 seconds. So here, pull this out, put the cushions aside, and we can simply step on here and admire the view outside while sitting in our camper. Okay, so we've got 2 little reading lights, nice and bright, and at nights you can swivel those outside and you'd be amazed how much area that actually illuminates. So there's one on either side. What else have we got? Okay, and there is a remote dimmer for the lights. You look at the lights. Here they go, right down. You see it flickering on the camera, but it doesn't do that in real life, of course. And you can actually hit the power button and you can turn them off and on remotely. So if you set this up, obviously if you turn it off here, the switches on here are not going to do a lot, and vice versa. But if you set it up, turn it off with this, when you go away at night, you come back, you can turn the lights on as you walk towards the van, which is quite a nice little feature. Full curtains. The curtains have got magnets in them, so you pull the curtain and you simply let the magnets click against the metal, and you have nice privacy. It's sealed off. Right, I'm just gonna undo this. Again, sorry for the not being very professional, but that's how it is. So this is the drain hose, and up here you can see the filler hose. The drain hose connects under here, so you take that plug off and then you open the valve and you can drain the tank out. And the filler hose goes in here, and that's where you fill the fresh water. When you're done, simply put it back. Done. Okay, as I said, there is a diesel heater in here, and this is the tank for it. So simply undo that, go to the service station when it's empty, put your diesel nozzle in there, fill it up, and it uses 1/10 of a litre per hour, and it's got 10 litres, so you're set for 100 hours of fantastic heat. Put the cap back on again and close the little hatch, and Bob's your auntie. Alright, so now I'll show you quickly the panels we have inside. So the heater's on. So in here we have the heater panel. Let me see if I can shade that off. So that shows you that that's on. You can just, it's actually got a remote control for it. Now this is a water gauge for the fresh water tank, and it shows at the moment that we're about 40% full. So it's all done. The water pump, when the tank runs out, the pump won't stop. So there's an override switch here, which you only need when the pump runs out. I mean when the water runs out. Fire suppressor, fire, you know, what do you call it? Fire control. When you work in the kitchen, this box comes out. This is large storage. We will have sugar and you know, there's dishwashing liquid and a brush, and you can put your bread and potatoes, etc., etc. in there. The chemical toilet is hiding under there. And in the front here, I've got a pad which you simply sit on. And now you have a nice comfy little stool that you can sit on to do the dishes, cook your fried eggs and baked beans, or whatever gourmet meal you're going to dream up. So you're probably thoroughly seasick by now, all the movement, sorry about that, but that's my little thing and I'm very proud of it. Hope you enjoyed the video.